Greetings everyone. Let's start NCERT questions. Question number 8.
See, an automobile vehicle has a mass of 1500 kg. Mass of automobile is given 1500 kg. What must be the force between the vehicle and the road if the vehicle is to be stopped with negative acceleration of 1.7 meters per second square? That means we have to find out the force. And retardation is given negative acceleration minus 1.7 meter per second square. As force is mass multiplied by acceleration. So mass is 1500 and acceleration is minus 1.7. Now remove decimal from here. You can cancel out. And force comes out to be minus 2550 newtons. So this is the retarding force.
Question 9. What is the momentum of an object of mass m moving with velocity v? Of course, that is mv, where m be the mass of the object, v be the velocity. So D option is correct. Question number 10. Using a horizontal force of 200 newtons, we intend to move a wooden cabinet across a floor at a constant velocity. What is the friction force that will be exerted on the cabinet? Answer is the cabinet will move with constant velocity only when the net force on it is 0. Therefore, force of friction on the cabinet will be 200 newtons in a direction opposite to the direction of motion of the cabinet. Question number 11.
Two objects, each of mass 1.5 kg, are moving in same straight line but in opposite direction. Two masses are moving in opposite direction. Their magnitude is same. For first object, mass is m1, 1.5 kg. For second object, mass is same, 1.5 kg. The velocity of each object is 2.5 meters per second before collision. That means initial velocities of two objects are given. 2.5 meters per second. Magnitude of initial velocity is same for two objects, but their direction of motion is opposite. That's why the initial velocity of second object is minus 2.5 meters per second. Minus sign is for the opposite direction. See the question again. The velocity of each object is 2.5 meters per second before collision. These velocities we have written during which they stick together. When the objects will collide, they will stick together. That means combined mass after collision is m1 plus m2. That is 1.5 plus 1.5, 3 kg. What will be the velocity of the combined object after collision? We have to find out the velocity after collision. Let combined velocity after collision is v. Now you have to use the principle of conservation of momentum, that is total momentum before collision is equal to the total momentum after collision. So, according to law of conservation of momentum, total momentum before collision, that means for first object momentum is m1 u1 plus for second object m2 u2. When these two objects collides, they will stick together. That means after collision, combined mass multiplied by velocity. This combined velocity of the objects we have to find. Now put the values here. m1 1.5, u1 2.5 plus m2 1.5 and u2 minus 2.5. That is equal to m1 plus m2, 3v. See here, this factor minus the same factor will be 0. So you can write here 0 is equal to 3v. So final velocity after collision is 0 meters per second. So this is the combined velocity of the objects.
Question 12. According to the third law of motion, when we push on an object, the object pushes back on us with an equal and opposite force. If the object is a massive truck parked along the roadside, it will probably not move. A student justifies this by answering that the two opposite and equal forces cancel each other. Comment on this logic and explain why the truck does not move. The logic of the student is correct. The logic is that action and reaction always act on different bodies, so they cannot cancel each other. When we push a massive truck, the force of friction between its tires and the road is very large, and so the truck does not move.